Hello, everyone. Welcome back to SAT Math Question of the Day with Professor Emeritus Seth Chaiken and Seth Joel. Hello. We're here to hopefully show you how to approach SAT math questions, maybe even other math questions. But we've sort of figured out yesterday that very often when you approach an SAT math question, you want to approach it sometimes you want to approach it differently from how you would approach it on a chapter test in school. Mainly, you want to look for really fast ways to do it. Okay, so we'll think about that every time we do a question. So, I just have to bring in annotation. Okay, ready to go. Okay, so here we have our SAT math question of the day. This is from Khan Academy. We strongly encourage you to practice on Khan Academy because Khan Academy, the SAT tells Khan Academy what is on the test, and Khan Academy makes all these questions, and you can practice for free, and it's wonderful practice for the SAT. So, the Khan Academy worked where they give you different levels. There are 5 questions in each level. Do you see that there are 4 levels here? So this would be really question number 11 of 20 questions. So this is in the middle level of this unit called function notation. Of course, when you're on the test, you're not told what unit you're in, obviously. So here it is. Give it a shot and then pause it, and we'll come back to it. So this is function notation. You have to know what this means. This is really knowing what this, to interpret the symbols. It's really just a question of knowing what the symbols mean. In function notation, as an example, g of 0 means evaluate the function g of x, g, when x is equal to 0. That's all it means. That's the only thing notation means. Fun with functions, right? Wow, that's pretty cool how you have a script F there. Very hard to see these days. Very rare. Right, when. Thank you, Seth. Thanks for correcting. Right. So let's invest less than 10 seconds to see if there's a really fast way to do this. And I don't think we even need to invest 10 seconds. Just realize that there really is not a fast way to do this. There really is no pattern. You just follow the rule. In general, when you do function notation problems, you just follow the rule. Right, Seth's doing it as we speak. G of 0 is equal to 1. Great. Okay, wonderful. So now you follow the rule. F of 1 minus, now you substitute. Instead of G of 0, you put a 1. So this is f of 1 minus 1. You do what's in the parentheses, right? Step 2, right? Exactly. We're doing this together as brothers should do. So now we have to do f of 1 minus 1, which is f of 0. And now we play the same game again. That's right. F of 0 means evaluate the function f of x when x is 0. Exactly. You substitute 0 in for x, and you get a 0 in there, and then you get 1 over 0 plus 5, with 0 to the 4th plus 5, right? And that 0 to the 4th is 0, and that's 1. Oh, Seth, come on. And by the way, you have 0 to the 4th plus 5. Yeah, so it's 1 over 0 plus 5, so it's 1/5. So that would be the answer that you would bubble in or you would put onto the SAT. Some questions on the SAT require you to fill in the numbers. When it comes to the digital SAT, we don't know what it's going to be like. We don't know whether you're going to have these types of questions on the digital SAT, which is going to start in January of 2024 in the United States. So that's it. It doesn't, Seth, be very quiet today. Don't worry, he'll talk soon. Done. Very nice, very nice. So there doesn't seem to be a smiley face, right? There doesn't seem to be a really fast, there's no pattern here. It doesn't seem like there's really no other way to do it than this way. What do you think, Seth?
Well, I agree, yes.
Yeah, this is just Seth would say, what would you say, follow your nose?
Yeah, follow your nose, yes.
Follow your nose, yeah, follow your nose.
Yeah.
And then you just have to know what function notation is.
Yeah, I think the pitfall to avoid is, well, I can think of several places where you make a mistake. after you evaluate G of 0 to get 1, you might forget about that, and you might plug 1 into F.
Hmm.
Bah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Forget
Yeah.
to do step 2.
Right. Yeah. You got to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to pay attention. We really just have to really pay attention in function problems, like function
Yeah.
notation
Yeah.
problems.
Way I like to sometimes write doing calculations of functions is this. Yeah. Right. The original. Yeah.
Okay.
And then underneath it,
Right.
and then underneath that, you're right. 1 minus. Then you look at the G. X equals 0. So I have 1 over 0 plus 1, which is 1.
Right.
Oh, okay. Let me erase it actually. Yeah, no. Here's the idea. This is the idea. Then you go like this. Then you how do you draw? Okay, draw. Yeah. You put a little block under here. G
Yep.
of 0. G of 0 is 1. And then you take 1 minus 1, which is 0.
Yep.
And then underneath that, put a block. And F of 0 is this. There's not enough room.
Well, we already did this, Seth. We already did this. There's no need to
Yeah,
do it
yeah.
again. We
Well,
already did it. We already did it.
yeah, man. Most sort of do it in a column.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really good on problems like this to stay very organized and have
Yeah.
have a verticalness to them so that you can catch your
Yeah.
mistakes. That's right. Yeah. And then that's one
And then
fifth.
you
Yeah.
could say the bottom of this thing over here is
Yeah. 1/5.
fit.
So here,
Yeah.
let's clear. Gonna clear everything.
Yeah.
Okay, Seth. Clear all the drawings, and we're gonna look at the answer and see just to see
Okay.
how they do it. So I have to stop this, and then you do 1 divided by 5. Check answer. Yay! Look at us. And let's see how they do it. First find G of 0, then find this, and then do this. Okay, great. Okay.
Yeah.
So these are the relatively. This is the 11th question. Maybe do you want to try right now? We haven't done this yet, but maybe we should. Should we try to do a few more of these just to sort of blast right through them as quickly as possible?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, so let's do these. The idea of these is not, and we won't spend a lot of time going over how to do these. We're just going to blast right through this. So maybe you and I will take turns. So you
I'm
want to do for
wondering
me?
though if what happens if you type in
Well, it'll
0.2.
probably be the same thing. It'll probably be the same thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So the
They
idea
ought to
here.
accept it.
What?
They ought to
Yeah,
accept
they
it.
will. I'm sure they will. Okay, so should we do that? So the idea here, maybe what we should do is try to do them as fast as possible and just blast right through them. What do you think, Seth? Give it a shot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Question 2. Let me clear out. Say you want to do this one as fast as sort of like because we already went over how to do
Oh,
them.
different one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we already went how to do them, so we
Oh,
don't really
wow.
have to go over how to do
It's
them.
the same
Just,
pattern.
yeah, it's the same question, just different
All
numbers.
right. So let me do it the way is the vertical way.
Fine.
Okay.
I'll try to do it
So
as fast
this
as
time,
possible. Don't talk. Just do it as fast as possible.
okay, they gave the second function, the G function, on the right. Okay. And so here we go. F of 1, plug in the 1 for the x in f of x, and that gives you f of 1 equals 5 to the first power, which everyone knows, I hope, is just 5 by itself, which is 5. And then you write a 5 here. And then you bracket this. 5 minus 2 is how much? 3. But you really need to remember that what we're interested in is G of 3.
Right.
So you plug a 3 in for this x. It's a different x.
Right.
And so you get g of 3 equals 3 times 3 plus 1, which is 9 plus 1, which so g of 3 is 9 plus 1, and 9 plus 1 is 10.
Okay, so let's then put 10 in and see whether you get the right answer.
Let's
really,
see if they agree
right.
with us.
That's right. So the way I like to also look at it, I have to bring in my annotation, is sometimes I think of this as f of little person is equal to 2 to the little person, and g of, I don't know, let's say, I don't know, there's a shape, a big, well, that's stupid to have a big line, but line with 3 things through it, right, is a line through 3 things through it squared plus 4. And this way it gets away from the x. But these are called dummy variables. It doesn't matter what these x's are. You could just little person, any shape.
Yeah.
It all means the same thing.
Yeah,
okay.
So it's the point is that even though they really are the same letter, the x over here is not the same thing mathematically.
Right. Yeah, it's a placeholder.
As the x over here. Right. It's a placeholder.
And the other thing to remember is if you have, let's say, x is equal to 3 x plus 7, and you want to know f of x, then you have to throw the 3x plus 7 in. So it'll be 2 to the 3x plus 7.
Okay, if this is an equation.
Yeah. So now this doesn't make sense.
When you write an equation,
this really doesn't make sense.
So this equation is a different kind of animal from this equation.
Yeah, no. So let me go back. With the way you see that is you see f of x plus 7 plus x cubed. Okay. That means, remember, this x is a placeholder. This is really little person. So little person is this. So this is 2 to the x plus 7 plus x cubed. Again, it's these things are not really x's. These are placeholders. So people have to remember that. Anyway,
that's a pain. Yeah,
we're probably going to see that in the advanced questions, but we're not going to get to the advanced questions today. We'll do that at some point. Okay, so my turn to do the next one. We'll just blast right through these. Okay, we're done with that. Check answer. Wait. Oh, what did we do? We did check answer. Why? What is going on? Oh, this is a new one, right? Yeah, is this a new one? Yeah, this is a new one. Oh my God.
Okay.
This is a new one.
It just went on to number. It's number 3.
Okay, fine. So g of 0 is g. Wait, I have to annotate. Oh, it's such a. Hold on. Oh, touch something in a computer and it goes nuts. Okay, fine. So g of 0. Put a 0 here. G of 0 is 4. So you do f of 1 plus 4. 1 plus 4 is 5. F of 5. F of 5 is 2 to the 5th. 2 to the 5th is 32. So the answer is 32. So let's see if that's right. And then Seth will do the next one. Wow, look at us. Okay, on to question 4. Let me clear the screen. Okay, Seth, you do question 4. Why don't you give question 4 a shot? Clear my drawings. Okay, go ahead. Question 4.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it's a fraction.
Yeah, okay, but you can handle it.
All right, so I'll do it the same way. So
but try to do it as like people would do it on a test. Just
g of 1.
Do it as fast as possible.
G of 1 is 1 plus 1, which is 2. So we're interested in f of 2. Now we get a bit of a challenge.
What do you mean we're interested in f of 2? Well, you made a mistake. What are you talking about?
Oh, I do. Wow. But see that mistake?
Yeah, you made a mistake.
I made a mistake. Yeah. So we have to add the 1 and the 2 to get a 3. Yeah. So we're interested in f of 3.
Right.
So we have to put 2 times 3 minus 2 divided by 3 squared plus 1. Oh, so what is that? 2 times 3 is 6. Copy the minus 2. 3 squared is 9. Copy the 1. And then simplifying that, we get 4 in the numerator and 10 in the denominator.
Right.
We could simplify that to what, 2/5?
So this is your big chance. Do you want to type 0.4 or do you want to type 2/5?
I don't know.
What
Try
do you say?
0.4.
0.4. Okay, so I'm going to now do this, and we're going to type
4/10.
0.4. 4/10. Let's see.
4/10.
All right. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, last one.
Yeah.
Last one. I hope people are trying these as we're doing them. You should try them as you're. Okay.
Yeah.
Next, this is the last question we're going to do. Okay, I'll take this one. Annotate. Notice they get a little harder, right? Question 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They get a little harder. Oh boy. Okay, g of 3. G of 3 is 3 squared, which is 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. So f of minus 2 minus 6. You got to deal with negative numbers here. This is f of negative 8. Oh boy, negative 8. So it's 3 times 4 times negative 8.
Bring it over 4.
Yeah, 3/4. I said it wrong, but I'm doing it right. So now I go, this is a negative 2, so I get a negative 6 plus 10, and I have a 4. But on an actual SAT, I would double check my work, because I don't want to get this wrong. Because, okay, so let's see if I was right. Very, very quickly, just double check. This is 3. 3 squared is 9. I was 6. 6, this is minus 8. Minus 8 is a minus 2. Minus 6. But yeah, I think I'm right. So let's see. So the answer is supposed to be 4. Let's see. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Okay. And basically, there's really no other way to do these problems. Okay, there's really no other practical way to do these problems. So hopefully we gave you a little insight on how to do this. There really is no other way to do these problems. So I guess that's it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and at some point in the future, oh look, it's going to happen. We're going to notice the change. It's so exciting when you do this stuff. How annotate? Notice that I'm going to graduate in my account to the highest level of function notation. Watch. View my results, and I'm going to graduate. Wow, look at me. Now I'm at skill level 4. So now I'm going to be able to go to slightly harder questions, which is when we're going to get to that sometime probably during the summer at some point, or maybe whenever we get to this. Okay, everyone, but when we get to the harder level questions, we'll just do one each day. Okay, everyone, that was worked out pretty well when we do the slightly easier questions. We used to blast through 5 of them in one day. They're all the same, just different numbers, but they do get slightly harder. Any other comments, Seth, on this?
Oh, well, I don't know. No. I'm on.
Yeah. It's possible on the skill level, the next hardest question. Where was it? Where was it? Function notation. It's possible. Watch. I bet the next one they may throw the X, and we'll just look at the question. We're not going to do it. Oh, yeah. See, it gets a little harder. See, assume this is the next question we're not going to do. If X does not equal 0, which of the following is f of g of X? You see, this is slightly harder. We're not going to do this one today. But okay, so this is a slightly higher level question. That's why it's question number 5. See, now this is the 5.
That's where 10, the genuine
this is the 16th question.
Issue of conflict of variables.
Right, exactly. Again, we're not going to do this one today, but we are at the right level now, where we really should be. Okay, everyone, have a great day, and hope to see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Take care. Bye. Bye. Always have a problem stopping this thing. I'm sorry, everyone.